Hi there, my name is Aaron Phelps, and this is my React Native Honors. For this project, I built a React Native app that allows users to take notes on craft beers. With the craft beer industry gaining momentum in recent years, a trip to the liquor store can be overwhelming. With literally hundreds of beers to choose from, it can be difficult to find a beer you know you like, especially if you can't keep them all sorted in your head. My app allows users to quickly look up beers by style and jot down some notes, along with a rating from 1 to 5. If a beer really hits the spot, they can save it to their My Beer screen so they're sure to remember it the next time they're at the liquor store with too many options to choose from. About the app. This app loads up on the home page, and we've got our featured items here, which is nothing too fancy, but it's a nice way to put some content in front of the user. Um, and it gives them a little bit of information on what's new or trending. And there's a little bit of beer foam up here to set the mood too. Um, and we got a spot for beer, we got a spot for a brewery, and a spot for an event. And these are all just flagged as featured items in the dv.json file, so they're very easy to swap out. And then we'll move on to the drawer navigator. It's got this custom logo. It's got a foamy header and a beer body, which makes the whole navigator look like a big frothy mug of beer. Um, and then these screens down here, the brewery screen, the event screen, and the about and contact screens aren't really flushed out. They're not required at this stage of the app. They're just there to put something in the drawer so it doesn't look too empty. But the beer screen here is where all the good stuff is. So this is the beer directory. It's populated with tons of beers. I've actually got 8 in here right now, but that's enough to give you the idea. And then users can go through and click on these, and they get a nice little animation as they load. And it got an image of the beer, a list of the previous comments with the rating, the dates, and then if you want to add the beer to your My Beer screen, you can click on this heart to save it for later, or you can add a comment. Like that, and then that'll show up down here in the comments. Um, and then now that you've got a beer saved as your favorite, you can jump over to the My Beers screen from this bottom tab, and there's your saved beer. And then My Beers screen now. And then you have access to all the beer comments from here as well. You can add more comments if you're drinking a beer that you've already favorited. You can just keep adding comments to it as you go. And then if you decide that you're not in the mood for something quite as hoppy as an IPA and you want to get rid of this one, you just do a little swipe like this. You say remove from beers, and you'll get a notification that it's gone. And then we're going to jump back over to the directory. And since the IPA is out, we're going to look for something a little smoother, like a pale ale. And we'll add this guy to my beers. And then we'll get a black ale too. We'll add that guy as well. All right. And then um, now that you've got those on your favorites, they're over here, and then we'll know what to buy when we go to the store later. So that's the basic layout of my app. And some of the cooler bits of code I used were this use effect picker combo that I have. Let's see right here. We got the what's that? The use effect right here, where I created a list of an array of the unique beers, and then that ties in down here with the picker, which then uses these unique styles to automatically update the list of beers that are available every time that list changes. So you always have up-to-date styles.